Welcome back to One-on-One with Ahmad Rashad. In the NBA, it's become fashionable to build a franchise around 3 stars. And while many teams can boast of their own big 3, no trio was more potent in 2012 than Oklahoma City's Kevin Durant, James Harden, and their talented young point guard, Russell Westbrook.
There will be days of thunder in the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers have been dispatched in 5 games. It is on to the Western Finals, and the Thunder will be river walking against the San Antonio Spurs.
When you guys beat the Lakers, the one thing that was very impressive is it wasn't a big celebration. I guess because you realize that that's not the goal.
Definitely. We were there last year, man. We're back to where we started last year. And now, this series is going to show if we've gotten better. Are we a better team, or, do we need to try again?
Let's talk a little bit more about this matchup coming up. What do you guys have to do to make it to the NBA Finals?
Take one day at a time. I think sometimes when people get closer to the finals and get closer to the conference final, we were here last year, we start thinking about the finals instead of thinking about, the game and the possession and just about the day at hand, and I think that's important for us.
The thing that has impressed me about you is it seems to me that every time you go out and play, you play like you have something to prove.
Well, I guess that just comes from me growing up. My family and I, we weren't really given anything, and I had to work for everything, and that's just kind of how I got to where I am, with a slight chip on my shoulder, and nobody's never gave me nothing, so every night you got to go out and prove yourself, and that's the way I play, and it's been helping me, thus far.
Was the dream always the NBA?
No, the dream wasn't always the NBA. It's kind of funny, man. I really never thought about playing in the NBA. I was a real school nerd. I wanted to go to Stanford, come out of high school for school stuff, and next thing you know, I got halfway decent, and I thought I could play a little bit, and I got a scholarship to UCLA, and now I'm here.
I suppose it's only natural that this self-professed one-time nerd expresses himself with a unique fashion sense. So, now the glasses. So, now I didn't know till just recently. There's no glass in those glasses you wear?
Oh, no lenses, no. No. No lenses at all. No lenses.
So, what's the glasses about?
My own style. I've been, maybe got like 25 pair of glasses at the house.
With no glasses?
Yeah, kind of just buy glasses and just poke the lenses out. And
that's your flair?
My flair, man. It's my style. I got a different way of dressing, and I know what looks right and what looks crazy, so that's how I think.
And in your mind, right and crazy, yeah, it might not be the same thing as in my mind.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Russell, what a move to shed the defense, and he scores. My goodness. Breaking ankles.
Everybody's talked about your play as a point guard. Shooter first, passer second. You define the role of point guard. What's your definition?
My definition as a point guard is to find a way to keep everybody involved.
It's not the time to settle down. Let's step on their throats. Come on, man. Hey, that's a good shot. Don't worry about it. Let's go!
And also at the same time, play aggressive. I'm a different type of guard compared to maybe a Rondo or a Chris Paul or maybe even a Tony Parker. It's a little different definition for everybody, but my job is to be aggressive and just play off the defense.
When you talk about being aggressive, man, I don't even know if that's the right word. There must be another word that's bigger and stronger than aggressive, because you come at the defense at all times. Always coming at somebody. I mean, whatever you're doing it at 100 miles an hour.
That's just only know one way, just to go hard. I don't know no other way, or ease into it, or try this way, or try a different way. I only know one way, and that's what I was taught.
Speed kills,
Definitely does. Yeah, definitely, speed does kill, and for us, it definitely kills.
As you guys move further into the playoffs in this big series with San Antonio, it makes me think about your big 3 that people don't talk about during the course of the year. They talk about the big 3 in Boston, the big 3 in Miami, but you guys, between you and Kevin and Harden, that's a pretty big 3.
It's a huge big 3, man. James has emerged to a superstar in this league. does a lot of great things for us. He's closed out games numerous of times throughout the playoffs, and he's going to continue to do that for us. And as for Kevin, he does everything. You know, he's the best scorer in the league, in my opinion. He does everything, and it's kind of hard to stop all three of us.
It seems that you guys have been knocking on the door, though. I mean, it's like, you know, we're ready to win now. Now, not tomorrow, now. We're here, we're ready, we need to win right now.
Definitely, man. You know, we've been carrying a young tag for a while now, and I think that's kind of getting old. You know, teams see that we're a contender now, so we definitely got to be able to step up to the challenge.
How quickly has Russell Westbrook emerged as one of the league's most explosive point guards? Only Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson got to 5,000 points and 1,900 assists and 1,300 rebounds in fewer games. While the young Thunder are in search of a first trip to the NBA Finals, Doc Rivers is trying to rally his veteran Celtics for one more run for the rings. I'll sit with Boston's head coach on the other side of this short break. Stay with us.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm old or they just getting big.
Both.